In this media, you will learn about the working of series voltage regulator. Regulator is used to provide a constant DC output from a variable DC input. In series voltage regulator, the regulating element is connected in series with the load. The constant output is obtained by varying the resistance of the regulating element. The schematic diagram of series voltage regulator is shown. It consists of transistor Q, Zener diode Z, current limiting resistor R, and load resistor R sub L. The transistor is the regulating element which is used to regulate the voltage to the load. The bias voltage of transistor is 0.7 volts. The Zener diode is used to set the fixed reference voltage to the transistor base. Resistor R is used to limit the current through the Zener diode. Assume that the required output voltage is 8.3 volts. The unregulated DC supply of 12 volts is given to the input terminals. Assume that the breakdown voltage of Zener diode is 9 volts. Zener diode starts conducting at 9 volts. This is the reference voltage to the transistor base, which is the fixed value. The output voltage is the voltage difference between the Zener voltage and transistor emitter base voltage V sub BE. The conducting voltage of transistor is 0.7 volts. So the voltage drop across the transistor Q is 3.7 volts. The output voltage of 8.3 volts is taken across the load. When the input voltage is increased to 12.2 volts, the voltage across load gets increased momentarily. But Zener diode maintains the constant reference voltage of 9 volts. The bias voltage of transistor becomes less than 0.7 volts. Hence, the resistance across CE terminal of transistor gets increased. The voltage drop across the CE terminal increases and makes the output voltage to 8.3 volts. When the input voltage is decreased to 11.8 volts, the voltage across load gets decreased momentarily. The bias voltage of transistor gets increased above 0.7 volts. But Zener diode maintains the constant base voltage of 9 volts. Hence, the resistance across CE terminal of the transistor gets decreased. The drop across the CE terminal decreases and makes the output voltage to 8.3 volts. Thus, when the input voltage is increased or decreased, the output voltage remains constant.